Hi there, Teresa Momber here from craftingtheweb.blogspot.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make this card. Start by creating a mask. With a piece of 5 by 5 inch scratch paper, use the largest die template from Spellbinder's Classic Squares Large Nestabilities to cut the center of your square. And set the center aside. And then place repositionable adhesive on the back of the mask. Create a 5 by 5 inch card base from craft cardstock and then place your mask directly over the card front. Next, create another mask, this time using sticky notes. Use your craft scissors to cut a wavy line along the top of the sticky notes. And then simply position the mask where you would like your first snowbank. Using opaque white ink, begin sponging along the edge of your mask. When you're satisfied with the results, reposition the mask a little lower on the card base and begin sponging the next snowbank. Reposition the mask one more time and sponge the final snowbank. After you've finished the snowbanks, remove the mask and then begin sponging around the edge of the frame. When your sponging is complete, you can remove the frame from the card base. For added dimension, use Copic markers to add some shading behind the snowbanks. Beginning with Copic BV11, just draw right along the snowbank line. Then using Copic marker BV00, extend that shading just a tiny bit. Now we're going to use the center portion from the frame mask we cut earlier. Apply repositionable tape to the square and position on the inside of your card base. This will serve as a guide so you can add score lines to the inside of your card base, creating raised decorative score lines on the outside of your card base. After scoring one corner, turn your card base around and score the opposite corner. Then set the card base aside while you color your image. Using the Snowman from Gina K Designs Let It Snow stamp set, stamp the image on white cardstock using Memento Tuxedo Black ink. Then begin coloring using Copic marker W3. Use this marker for all the darkest shading on the snowman body. Then switch to Copic marker E53 to extend the shaded areas. And one more switch, this time to Copic marker E51, and continue blending out into the lighter areas. For the nose, use Copic marker YR07. Next, use Copic marker N5 for the darkest portions of the snowman's hat. And switch to Copic marker N3 to blend into the lighter areas. For the tie and the hat band, start with Copic marker R24. After the darkest areas are filled in, switch to Copic marker R22 and blend into the lighter areas. Now switch to Copic marker E35 to color in the buttons and begin coloring the broom. And then use Copic marker E31 to color in the lighter portions of the broom. After coloring, use craft scissors to trim around the image. Working with the card base once again, stamp the sentiment, which is also from the Let It Snow stamp set, using Memento Espresso Truffle ink. Apply dimensional adhesive foam squares to the back of the snowman image. Then adhere the snowman to the card base. And that completes the project. Thanks for watching.